So if you didn't know, it is that time of the week. Good morning, sunshine. It is time for me to pay rent. And this is because MrBeast's ex-employee DogPack uploaded another video. Let's go, I'm about to get some money for rent. Now DogPack actually claims that he's not done. There's more videos to come and more milking for me to do. But anyways, DogPack uploaded another video where he talks about a lot of other MrBeast employees and ex-employees. But before I talk about that, MrBeast is allegedly trying to silence DogPack by sending cease and desist letters. So who knows if we will get another video from DogPack. But anyways, now first let's talk about James Warren, who DogPack claims that he is Jimmy's cousin. He is also or was the CEO.
So just a quick profile on James Warren. He's Jimmy's cousin and secret CEO. And I say secret because, you know, they're not very open about that fact. Like he doesn't post about it on social media.
But that is not it. James Warren allegedly used to offer really bad things to employees to keep them working until late.
James Warren also allegedly an ex-drug addict. I've heard that he offered cocaine and hookers to editors to stay late.
There's also claims that he had an incident with a female colleague that led her to leaving the company with 3 years in severance pay.
And then the really big thing is that there was some incident between him and a female colleague that resulted in the female colleague leaving the company and receiving 3 years in severance pay.
He allegedly also ran a Ponzi scheme. And this is not confirmed, but he may have DV charges against him. But DogPack claims that he might be wrong. It could be a different James Warren.
There's allegedly domestic violence charges that were filed against him. And I say allegedly because it turns out there's a lot of people in North Carolina named James Warren who assault their girlfriends, I guess. So I'm still having people look into these cases.
DogPack should have definitely confirmed first before even mentioning it. The second guy he talked about was LaKoya Hill, who is or was the COO. But of course, that is not it. He also used to run a adult entertainment company, allegedly.
But by 2017, LaKoya Hill was running an adult entertainment event business in San Francisco called LaKoya Hill Entertainment. Then in 2019, he was hired to MrBeast as a producer.
Which, if it's true, that is pretty weird. A guy working in that kind of business and then working for MrBeast, whose main audience are kids, is pretty weird. LaKoya allegedly also got accused of SA, and because of this, he ended up being moved to a different place. But eventually, he was allegedly rehired.
In late 2021, he was allegedly fired for sexually assaulting his assistant. Now, I put fired in quotation marks because he was actually quietly moved to the dubbing company, which was Unilingo at the time. Booty Call Wednesdays are canceled. He was actually brought back to MrBeast in 2023 after sexually assaulting his assistant prior and promoted to Chief Financial Officer, which is how I personally was introduced to him.
And actually, DogPack allegedly talked to a lot of people who confirmed a lot of SA happened because of LaKoya.
Testimony from former MrBeast employees talking about LaKoya Hill. But here's the first testimony, and I'll say this person is especially credible in my opinion. I asked them, did you see or hear of any misconduct at the company? They say yes. LaKoya Hill, the current COO, he had an assistant named victim's name. I heard LaKoya acted very inappropriately with victim. Also, I heard that when victim was let go, he was given $30,000 in severance. Verified employee number 2, I asked them the same question, have you heard of any misconduct at the company? They say yes. I don't know how to spell their name, but LaKoya. Employee number 3, I'm looking into more accusations of sexual misconduct at the company, wondering if there's anything you could corroborate. Have you heard of anything about LaKoya Hill? They respond, the old gay guy who likes to 18-year-old straight employees? Yeah, I've heard of him. Employee number 4, do you know who LaKoya Hill is? Yes. And you're aware of the case that has been covered up for some time? Explain. SA'd multiple people, apparently roofied multiple people as well. Verified employee number 5. Okay, few things. LaKoya sexually assaulted his assistant who was straight and LaKoya was gay. Employee number 6. Did you hear anything about LaKoya Hill? I heard that incident happened. I heard they let him go, and I heard they brought him back and just put him in a different department.
DogPack then talked about an ex-employee called Jess. Jess claims that she allegedly got SA'd by Ava Chris Tyson.
Here's another testimony. This person will go on the record. This is Jess, who accused Ava Chris Tyson of sexual assault.
She then claims that she was threatened with legal action.
The clear signs of a cover-up. You can see them like threatening her with legal action and emails. And
then she claimed that the guy making a documentary on MrBeast has videos of Mr. Beast saying things that could get him cancelled.
I did hear Jimmy straight up say that the guy making a documentary on him right now has footage of him saying stuff that would absolutely get him canceled.
And supposedly MrBeast was informed of the essay, but he allegedly worked to keep it quiet.
I have heard multiple stories of Jimmy being directly informed of essay happening at the company and proactively working to keep it quiet. So just directly implicating Jimmy in the essay cover-ups.
Which leads me to talk about DogPack's claims about MrBeast. He claims that working at MrBeast is pretty bad because allegedly it's a very toxic and sexist culture. He claims that MrBeast had attempts to cover essay and has been actively deleting evidence. And that is not it. When people would complain to HR, well, allegedly MrBeast's mom was the one running HR. So it was pretty difficult to complain. And in the end, he claimed that people would actually be paid to leave if something went bad. So these, of course, are some pretty crazy accusations. But what do you think, guys? Do you think the accusations are true or not? Let me know in the comments.